Welcome, everybody, to From the Hip. I'm Anthony Rodriguez, your host. I'm glad you decided to join us today. And Merry Christmas. I know that just passed. Hopefully, you had a great Christmas. The upcoming New Year coming. Anyway, let me get these guys in here. Joining me today, I have.
What the fuck?
And
That's
happy
a great way to start it
Hanukkah.
off.
Happy Hanukkah.
Hey,
Oh,
let me get you guys in the right spot. There you go.
What happened?
Oh man, I tried to get rid of you and it didn't work.
Oh, god damn it. We're starting like this.
I've got Papa Spank Daddy Tyler B in the house. Freaky
Yeah,
man.
Happy
Freaky man,
Hanukkah,
Kory.
happy Kwanzaa, happy whatever you celebrate out there, everybody.
Okay. And of course, Hollywood Mo is joining us. If you notice that Justin is not here, unfortunately, he was busy and could not make it tonight. He sends his love. Okay. Wishing everybody a happy new year. Before we even start on the show, okay, and pardon me, Tyler, I don't know which cam is which. Let me see. That's Tyler. This would be Kory. Let's highlight Kory. Okay. Kory.
Oh no.
Yes.
No.
What is it?
No. My birthday is not even today.
It's in a couple of days though, dog.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, boy. What you think I wasn't gonna say anything at all? Come on now.
Nah, I thought you was doing the whole thing like that. I was trying to do the ball for this.
No. I ain't about that life. I ain't trying to do all that extra stuff.
Oh no.
But
Happy birthday, Kory, you old bitch.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I do feel it.
This one's for you, Kory.
Yeah, I wish I could drink. Well, I probably should. It'll probably put me to bed, but I got to be up early anyway.
Oh man, see, that's that old people life. That's what happens when you have another birthday.
I'm flying out tomorrow. My flight leaves at 5:30 a.m., so it's an early flight. So after this, I got to try to get some sleep.
Shit, I'll be drinking.
He acts like he's going to be flying the plane. Come on now.
I might have to.
As long as you don't smell like it, you good.
If they got Denzel Washington from Flight in there, I got to fly that.
Damn.
What's the cheap airline? What's that real cheap one?
Spirit.
You flying Spirit?
Nah, I ain't going on Spirit though.
I'm about to say you got a job, son. We don't do that.
Shit, I do.
It's cheap for a reason.
All right, hey guys, let's get right into it. All right, Christmas Day, we were blessed with a couple good games, and one of them I want to get right into it. The Chiefs defeated the Steelers. I know Mo's face was going to change on that. 29-10. Okay, Christmas game day. We talked about this game earlier in the season as this would probably be a precursor to what we would see from the Chiefs in the playoffs. And this was a good gauge of their talent. Now that you guys have gotten a chance to see that, and the Chiefs played as well as they did, I would like to get your takes on it now. I'll start with Tyler. I know he's very impartial on this. He really doesn't care about either team. So,
I mean, I didn't watch the game, unfortunately, but from what I've seen, like just looking at the the scores, like looking at the stats and stuff right here, it's actually pretty impressive to see the Chiefs play the Steelers this well. I didn't expect this much of a gap between the teams. So I gotta give props to the Chiefs when it comes to that. Mm-hmm. I mean, Mahomes 29 with 320 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, dude was on fire. And I know that the Steelers are they have a few guys still hurt. Like Pickens is still hurt, I think. Is he not hurt?
He came back. He played.
He came back. Oh, he did play. Okay, there he is. So, damn. I was really surprised the Steelers lost this bad. So, I guess good for the Chiefs.
Yeah. Hey, Kory, how did you feel about the game?
I felt this was their best showing to date right now. This time I can't really say much about the refs because it's not a tight game. So, however, when it went, This is Mahomes' best game of the season. That was his highest QBR with 320 yards and 3 TDs, no INTs. Travis Kelce finally looked like Travis Kelce the old. He had like 8 catches, 80-something yards, and a touchdown himself. So, and
84 yards.
The defense continued to do what they do. So this was the best Chiefs I think we've seen all season. So if they can hold pace, it'll be really hard. If they can hold this pace, this would be a real hard team to beat going into the playoffs if they continue playing this way.
Hey Mo, they locked in that number 1 spot, and like we heard from Kory, this might have been their best offensive game of the year so far, and this was against a real good defensive team in the Steelers. Were you surprised at all behind that?
I believe I said they was only going to win by 10 or something like that. But I'm surprised that they scored how they scored on the Steelers. I was surprised to see that outing from Kelce. He is getting older, so we'll see if he can maintain this pace. Because they're going to need him to be like that. They're going to need him to be the Travis Kelce of old. That's like the safety valve. Russ is taking some criticism I don't think he deserves. But it was a good game. It was the best game so far this season. And maybe they're ramping up because the playoffs coming.
This is a really good time to be getting hot. That's for sure. You know, are any of you concerned about the lack of a dominant running game, though? Because I am slightly concerned. That's the reason I asked the question.
For Kansas City?
Yes.
Yes. You need a running game. Everybody knows you need a running game to manage the clock. And it doesn't even have to be really dominant. It just has to be present so you can manage the clock. We've seen the way Patrick Mahomes plays. He can always air it out, but they do need that running game to be there. Still, I haven't seen what Pacheco. He's not. I don't even think he's playing anymore, or whatever the case.
He's playing. He's just not really doing much.
He's not. Yeah, he's not like Pacheco.
18 yards.
Yeah, he's not there.
He's not there like he normally is. You know.
So they're going to need a running game to control the clock when they need to in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's talk about the second game of that doubleheader from Christmas, which of course was the Baltimore Ravens against the Texans.
Can we really call it a game?
Yeah, because we got to see some stuff that we really need to see. We needed to see, rather.
I was going to call it a slaughter is what I was going to say.
Yeah, it was very lopsided for sure. But what I was impressed by myself is the fact that the defense showed up. I've been saying all season that the offense is one of the most dynamic offenses in the NFL. But I was worried about their defense. If they could ever get it together, well, they got it together on Christmas. Okay. Mo, is this a resurgence of this team, or is this just a decent team playing a poor Texans team that really did not show? Either, you know, because I'm asking, I'm not, you know.
Listen. Number one, Ravens played great ball. They did exactly what people have been asking them to do. Defense is coming together. They got it going. Love it. They ran the ball. I said before the game, give Derrick Henry about 20 carries. They gave him 24, right, Tyler?
27 carries, 147 yards.
See, I love the fact that when they stick to this and just leave Lamar to pick his spots, that offense flows. That defense is playing really good ball right now. Now, as far as the Texans, I think C.J. Stroud currently is starting to make people sound stupid because they're criticizing him. All over social media I think it's time to have that conversation about C.J. Stroud. No, tape is there.
Yeah.
and he has to figure it out.
And didn't he lose his wide receiver just like a week ago? Or
he hasn't had his full roster of receivers the whole season.
He had it.
When somebody comes back, somebody goes down. So he hasn't had that, although he shouldn't need that all the time. But since it's there, you can't use that as an excuse. My thing is, I said before the season started, he was doing too much in the offseason. It didn't seem like he was focusing much on practicing football. It was talking about football, and he was talking too much shit for me. I think we seeing that. I think
too much for you.
I don't play the game. If I played the game, you wouldn't see me. You wouldn't.
He'd be reviewing tape. He'd be practicing.
Yeah. I look at people like LeBron. So I think Ravens, keep it up. Keep it up. The moment you give Derrick Henry 16 carries again, it's a wrap.
Oh, yeah. All right. Now, Kory, as the resident Ravens fan, tell me, how did you see this team? How did you see this game anyway?
Well, I thought the Texans would actually do a little bit better, to be honest, with that offense that they have. And look, last season, CJ Stroud did not have Stephon Diggs. Lost Tank Dell earlier in the season last season. Didn't have Joe Mixon. So he had less weapons than what he has now, I would say, technically. And he played a better ball. I think this was just really one bad outing or a defense that was just very hungry because they got to him 5 times. Zach Orr, like I said earlier, they changed it up with allowing Kyle Hamilton to help Roquan Smith make calls and adjust on defense. Putting back a Darius Washington into safety is a huge help because that's his original position. And they start to believe and play that brotherhood type of football because you have the pieces where you need them and the help where you need it too. So that was complementary football we saw, offensive and defensive. And Lamar is the MVP candidate, in my opinion. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I saw somebody say that Lamar is the best mobile quarterback in Josh
in the
Allen.
History.
And now this is the part where I'm gonna have to mute my mic because I'm probably gonna laugh. And they said Josh Allen is just the white Cam Newton.
Wow. Now this is not for you, but I got to put this out there.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Lamar has more yards than him this season, but Josh Allen has more rushing touchdowns than him.
Josh Allen is also playing with a lesser team.
Yeah, that is true.
In domination.
Hey, Tyler, I'm going to ask you a question. I know you've been dogging the Texans all year, but Texans are number 1 in their division and have already clinched a playoff spot. But at 9-7, my question is, with the injury to Tank Dell, with what Sellers said, they have tape. My bad. What Mo said. My bad.
Damn, you said the full name.
I said government. My bad. Okay. But with what
you want to say your name again?
Just said about they have tape. Now I'll bleep that out later, y'all. Okay. Do you think the Texans have a realistic shot at more than just a playoff berth? Which they have.
Fuck no, man. They're where they're at with their victories. Once again, we went over this. They didn't beat great teams to get to where they are. They've played the teams they've beaten. They're weaker teams. They beat the Jags. They beat the Dolphins, the Cowboys, the Colts, the Patriots. They did get a win over the Buffalo Bills. I'll give them that. But then they beat the Jags. They beat the Bears and the Colts. What are we talking about here? They're beating like just below the barrel teams. They said besides that Bills victory,
Damn, that was a little
23,
low, bro. That was slightly low. Come
Yeah,
on.
but so are the Bills. The Bills play. I mean, the Bills did beat the Lions, but it's their division. You can't. I get what you're saying. You can't, but you can't really knock them for the division they're in. That's 6
Yeah,
games.
I
right
agree
there.
with Kory
The,
on that
the
because
Bills
it's like,
also beat the Lions.
I did say the Lions. I said
yeah, he did say
other than
Lions.
the
Oh, the
Lions,
Lions?
are
Okay.
like that. Oh yeah, but they, they're and the Chiefs too,
And the
that they got
Chiefs.
ahead. But they
So they beat
still got
the top 2 teams. The Bills beat
They
the
did.
top 2 teams.
They did,
They
but you
did.
can't
I mean,
blame them for the other teams that they
the
that
other
they
6
beat.
games they're handed to.
Hey, that's fine. I'm looking at the schedule and I will agree to that. But at least they beat top tier, at least 2 of the biggest teams, even still at that time, because
Yeah.
they beat the Chiefs just 4 weeks ago, 5
Mhm.
weeks ago, and they just recently beat the Lions. And the Chiefs and the Lions are just still dominant at those times. It's just I don't feel that strong about the Texans. I haven't felt that strong. I think they have a weak schedule. And like I said, there's nothing we could say. Like I understand, like this is what they have. There's nothing we could control about that. It's not like we can just switch stuff around and give them a more difficult team to play. But it doesn't change that early in the season, the Bears was supposed to be dangerous. That was the thing they were worried about.
But
Bears
they're
was
still competitive.
They're competitive.
They're still competitive.
Look at this man's face.
But-
They just lose every game, though. But I hear what you're saying, but
And they're
you're
barely
also
beating
say-
them. Let me bring that up as well, because they barely beat the Jags. They barely beat the Colts.
But the Jags have actually played tough. I'm not going to say competitive because them might come over here and want to fight. But I'm going to say that they've been a tough
the Jags
team.
been
They've been a tough win.
The Jags are not playing tough.
Thank you.
Well, they had a couple games, so they played very tough.
They had 2 games. One of them was against the Texans. Well, probably 2 of them was against the Texans.
2 of them against the Texans. They lost 24-20 and then 23-20.
Tough games.
All right.
They played them real tough. All right. Well, anyway, I'm
Texans
agree that
again.
I'm just certainly glad that the Ravens
First round
are doing
knockout.
what they're doing. All right, first round out. All right.
First round, yeah.
Okay, so last night, Thursday Night Football, we were treated to
The worst
a good
game
night's sleep.
I've ever seen in my life.
Good night's sleep is what we were
Oh, I
treated
thought that was
to.
a real sound effect.
Well, that's me going to sleep.
All right, so this was just about a Hawks win, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Wow.
Seattle needed the win just to stay in that hunt to make sure that they get that playoff spot. So I'm glad they got it because they're still relevant. But it was to the Bears.
I'm mad
Okay.
that Justin ain't here.
Yeah. Yeah. He'd probably be upset. He'd probably be upset about this win. Okay. But what I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna say the Bears are competitive. Okay. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. We're
The
not
Bears
doing that.
suck.
Okay. But I'm gonna ask you,
Yikes.
are any of you guys hyped about possibilities from Seattle if they make the playoffs or if they even have a chance at it? Kory.
No, they've been ass all season. No. They won't do anything. If they make the playoffs, they're getting bounced out
Right away?
right away.
All right. Do you see any big shakeups on this team, Mo? On either team, for that matter.
On these 2?
On either teams, do you see any big shakeups? Because
Gino out of there.
you really think so? That's one of the things I was going to ask you.
I think Gino. Well, no, because who you replace him with?
Draft.
You gotta.
It's tough because they're not going to get
Yeah.
a good draft pick.
You gotta trade up.
You'd have to trade up.
And who you giving up to trade up?
Who do you have worth giving up other than Metcalf?
If you're not giving up DK,
Or K9.
Or
Maybe somebody
K9.
on
That's another
defense.
thought.
Yeah. You're not getting nothing back. And they got 3 corners, but I don't think they want to break that up.
No, I don't think they want to mess with the defense. I think they just want to shore up
Yeah.
the offense.
Not to say that they couldn't stand to lose one, but
Mm-hmm.
and as far as the Bears, what the hell did I tell y'all all off season before they drafted that boy?
But now
Listen.
they're committed.
There's no shakeups they need to do outside of coaching. Run it back with run it back with him. Get him somebody who can develop him in the areas that he cannot produce right now. I'm not going to
Okay.
be too mean about it.
I'm glad you
Man,
said that.
oh,
I'm glad you said that. Okay.
Because I think teams are focusing too much on the fact that he does stuff like Mahomes. How about just make him good for him?
He's not
Make him
statistically.
good
He's
for him.
not playing bad
He's not playing bad.
he was
but
sacked 7 times.
because there's no O line. The
Yeah.
Bears have the worst O line. He's getting ate up out there.
But they
if you had
shouldn't
just-
have the worst
Jay.
O-line. They did address the O-line in the
the whole
offseason.
entire O-line.
Yeah, they addressed it. It's just not working. I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying that they showed it attention, and what they did is
not
not
enough
working.
attention.
You know what I mean?
Well, I
But
think they replaced 4 people.
Yeah, they replaced the offensive line. They gave him significant weapons. He has running backs. He's got tight ends. He's got wide receivers.
Oh, he's
got
loaded.
an
He's loaded
offensive
up.
line. The
Plus it's a-
team on paper
Supposed to be playoff.
should be a playoff team for sure. Okay. But I agree with something that Mo said earlier in the season when he said, when they fired the coach early in the season, he goes, this guy has now seen multiple coaches, which is the same thing you did to Justin Fields. Okay. But the thing is, do any of you gentlemen feel that they're going to give a coach a realistic chance to develop Caleb? Because you build this team around him, it's win now.
Yes. And you know who it is? The one that's
Who?
rumored.
Please
Pete Carroll.
enlighten me, brother. Enlighten
Pete
me.
Carroll.
Oh
Really?
my God. That would
He's
hold
rumored.
on. I'm gonna hit
He's
you with 2 dings only because I hope. One more.
He's rumored to be their target. And it's rumored that
there
he
you go.
wants to go there.
I would love
He's
to
pretty
see
good
that
with young
happen.
quarterbacks.
Yes.
I would love to see that happen.
Really good with young quarterbacks. So that would be, yeah.
I
That
would
would be
really
good.
love
Yeah.
And you know what? Because this team does have a decent defense. There's some defensive players on this team, and that's his roots. So he could
But I
do some
also
stuff with
think-
that.
I also think he has enough clout to where you ain't gonna fire him in 2 to 3 years.
You bet not.
So
Mhm.
no, that'll work. But like I said a few shows back, dumb organizations get dumb results.
When the light shines bright, it blinds the weak. Yes, you can get your merch at fromthehip.football merch. Okay?
It makes
When
no
the
sense.
light shines bright, it blinds the weak. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It makes no sense to keep rotating quarterbacks and stuff. Just develop him because he showed you signs last night.
He's got talent. He's got talent.
You just gonna have to.
For as much shit as he's eating, he's playing. He has good statistics. So that just like you said,
I don't wanna
it's
hear
it's little like no. I'm saying is he's playing good, and like you said, just develop him a little bit more. He just needs that
Mhm.
little push to get where he needs to get to.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, guys, let me get into it because you know what? The other thing that comes with it, I'm not ready to talk about this. I'm just giving you guys the highlight. Okay. I'm not ready because we need to have Justin first and foremost here. So we're talking about a couple weeks off of this. All right. Because next week, Kory won't be here for the show for us. And neither will Justin. So it'll just be the three of us next week. So we'll do a
Okay.
really quick show for y'all.
I'm gonna fuck Anthony up, Mo. You and me are gonna get on him.
Mo got excited, man. He got
All right,
excited.
but I just want to give you guys a seed. I just want to plant the seed so you guys can start thinking about your picks.
Don't say seed to me.
Because just deflate, bro, deflate, right?
Yeah.
But with the end of the season comes, okay. That's right. I'm talking about the end of the year awards and the arguments of who's going to win MVP, who's winning Coach of the Year, who's winning Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, and everything else that we're all going to disagree on at some point or another. So I just want to plant a seed. It's coming. Start thinking about it, gentlemen. Please start thinking about it. Okay?
No
But
problem.
to take it away from that end of the year, I want to go on to the next end of the year thing that happens, which is the people who are on the hot seat. And I want to get your takes. Do we have anybody that we think this
Mike
guy's
McCarthy.
Kory jumped right up in there. Kory jumped right in there.
You asked.
Yeah, okay. Tyler, is anybody you think that we should be on the lookout because that seat's getting awfully hot?
Mike McCarthy, I think, is probably the best answer.
There's more.
There's plenty more. I actually think
ammo.
that we're on the hot seat more for players this year than coaches. I think last year was the coach year. Like a lot of coaches bounced. This year, I think a lot of coaches are going to keep their job because they just got them last year. That's in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's going to be a clean sweep. I'm just saying not like last year how we lost so many. There were so many coaching changes. Mo, how do you feel about this?
Hot seat. Let's talk about it.
I know who.
I think he was ready for this one.
I know his first one, and I agree with him on it.
Who? Doug Peterson?
Yeah, he need to go.
Absolutely. Get the fuck out
Doug
of here.
need to go. Doug, you need to go.
Shoot.
How do you lose to the Raiders?
Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
How? Who did?
I got another one too.
I do. You know, and I hate to say it. I hope they don't do it. Because when I say it, it's going to seem like I'm a hater because they the ops, but D'Amico Ryans.
Ooh. But I like it.
But see, Kory, on Twitter, they're attacking him.
Yeah, they are.
They're attacking him. So
attack me on social media. Oh no.
But when that happens, I mean, you say that, but when that happens, usually a little bit later, somebody goes, "Oh, they may be right," and go make a stupid decision.
He needs to stay because he changed that franchise around.
He needs to stay.
Did
The
he
Miami
really
Dolphins
change the franchise, or did he just kind of walk into something and was blessed with it?
Nobody expected them to do that last year. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't expect it either. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just asking,
Change the franchise.
was he the architect of it? Was it because of him, or did he just happen to get blessed and walk in at the right time?
He helps. He talks about the draft picks. He has help in deciding who they draft. So
and he has the defensive scheme. He brought Slowick in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
I have another one. Patriots head coach. I have another one.
Jared Mayo. This is his first year.
Wow, first year.
Rod Mayo.
Oh, it is. It is his first year.
Yeah, it's his first year.
That. Bengals. Bengals head coach.
That's a tough
Zach
one.
Taylor.
You know what?
The Dolphins head coach.
Oh, wait, I disagree with you. I think they love him in Miami. I'm not saying he's great. I don't personally like him. You guys have known I've attacked him multiple times, but I think that they love him in Miami. So
But
I don't
last
think
year you couldn't beat a team over 500.
Mm-hmm.
This year,
They did this year, though.
You dog water though. You still dog
Oh.
water.
You have all them weapons, and you can't beat a over 500 team. And then this year we get excited because you beat what, one?
Yeah, they beat one. That's what I'm saying. They did one.
No, it's a wrap.
They lost to the Seahawks. They lost to the Titans. They lost to the Colts. They lost to the Cardinals. Those are the teams.
And you know what? Tyreek has not been existent this year. So
they haven't been.
I think that more than anything has a lot more to do with them losing.
It's funny you mentioned Tyreek because I have another person, Antonio Pierce.
Oh,
him, I agree.
Antonio Pierce, you're out of there. Tyreek is being linked to the Raiders.
I don't think.
Tom Brady said that he will help with the head coach search.
I don't think that's. I think that's a bad play because he fell into a bad situation this offseason. Like all the people. Antonio Pierce. They went and got a Gardner Minshew. Really wasn't doing much. They traded off Devontae Adams. They had a bunch of injuries on that team. I mean, I stand by, but I understand
that he okay any of that.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, like at the end of the day, and it's how I look at it, right?
No, for real.
Wait, yeah,
I said he had to.
Yeah, and here's the way I'm going to look at it, right?
Like
I think when he was elevated to the interim coach last season, he had a good showing. He had a good showing of himself, right?
He had the locker room.
And he had the locker room. Very much so, right? So when he was offered the head coaching position, and you know that they're going to be bringing in Minshew, and they're definitely already shopping like Adams. Why would you take the head coach position? Why would you say, you know what? I don't like the direction of this team. The reason why I say this is because you had a good showing as an interim. So that means other teams took interest in you right away. So even if you didn't get a starting job this year, for sure you would have been one of the top people talked about following season, or maybe even midpoint of the season. And he took that job. So I think you have to take some criticism when it comes to the moves that your team has made, because you're a part of it. Just like Mo said, you're a part of it. You know, the fact that you took that job, you have to own it. So I like the fact that we're talking about him not being there next season, because unfortunately, he may have had the locker room, but the locker room didn't have his back, though.
And I also want to state that I think he pissed front office off by actually beating the Jags.
Yes.
Because now your draft position is different.
Lower.
Do you think the Giants are going to give up that number one spot after they got rid of Daniel Jones?
Especially when Dion, I mean, we were all against it. We all thought for sure there's no way Dion lets his son play in cold New York. But Neighbor's been hanging out with him. Dion been going to New York.
And Shador talking about, look at his shoes, and he's going to tell you where he's going in his press conference. I'm just going to assume we're going to see blue and red somewhere in the shoes, or something. Maybe Malik Neighbor's number. Who knows? I don't know. But Antonio Pierce had a very small window to do something. And I know when he got that job, though, we're missing a few things. It was said that Dak would probably be available.
That's what should have happened.
It was one more quarterback, but I can't think of him right now. Will probably become available. They didn't get him. So now you got to run. You got to run with Gardner Minshew, but you still have nobody to throw to Devontae. Your defense is shaky. The writing on the wall. He out of there.
Yeah.
Watch the Philadelphia Eagles are going to lose their last game to the New York Giants. They're gonna let them
That's
win,
not
so it messes
happening.
up their
That's not
draft
happening.
pick.
What you don't know is that they've already contacted me to come coach that, not the coach, but to come quarterback that game. I'm telling you, man, they're adamant it's not happening, man. They're mailing it in.
That would be a good strategic move for
They're putting
the
7 guys on the
Eagles.
field to play that game, okay?
It
The
would be a
whole game,
strategic move
both ways.
if the Eagles throw that game, and now the Giants draft pick drops to 2, and then the Raiders
The
win,
Eagles
or
are
the
trying to
Raiders
throw
lose
it.
huh?
Tyler, the Eagles trying to throw it. Tyler, you
Yeah.
seen that thing I sent you? They're sitting everybody.
Yeah,
Everyone's
so
bitch.
if they
Hurts is
throw
not
that
going
game
in. Barkley's not going in.
against the Giants, that'll hurt them because now if
Now,
the
Giants, I'm
win,
telling you, I'm telling you,
the
Kory,
Giants are gonna throw the game too.
the
It's just gonna
Giants
be
have
everybody just
literally gone to the deli down the street and said, can we get another Italian guy to come and coach this team? Anybody, it doesn't matter. Alfonso, get on the game. They're not, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. But I want to go back to something that Mo said. You were talking about the head coach of the Bengals. Kory and I were really just happened to be mentioning something before the show.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals is real close to getting a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
If they get in, there's a lot of people, including myself, that think they might be one of the scariest teams to play if they can get in. Do you agree with that? Well, obviously, you're already shaking your head, so you don't agree. Tell me why you don't agree with that.
Defense.
Oh, they don't have any defense. That's for sure.
Exactly.
But you're still not
they're not
worried
gonna be
about
able
this team?
They're not going to be able to outscore everybody in the AFC. That's who they playing against. People in the AFC. And then you know what else those teams in the AFC have? Defense.
Yeah.
So in the end, no, I just don't think. And then even if they do make it, Zach Burrow is he's number 1 in yards. He's number 1 in yards. That's why I said early in the show, don't tell me about stats. He's number 1 in yards.
Yeah.
With that sorry ass record. You've had your chance. We can get somebody in here to come want to coach Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase if we can sign them back.
Yeah. What would your priority be right now if you're the GM of this team? I magically made you the GM of the Cincinnati Bengals. Priority, what do you do? First thing, day one.
Defense. Oh, no, day one? I'm signing Jamar Chase before.
Okay, I was like, day one. Day one. Lock it up.
We locking this thing up.
What about Higgins?
Higgins, thank you for your service.
Really?
But we just don't have
Higgins
enough money for you.
He's going to get a lot of money.
We don't have enough money for you. We're going to have to go take our chances in the draft. That's the only reason I say that. The money is there. Higgins.
He's a big physical receiver
put your house
that
up
you're going to need to replace. Because he's the big physical receiver that they have. He's hard to replace, man.
Yeah.
He is hard to replace, but I think somebody going to drop in the draft that they can go give a chance to.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, yeah.
With that said, it's going to be really hard for them to win out because now they got the Bengals. The Bengals got the Broncos, who are fighting for a playoff spot. And then after that, they got the Steelers, who are trying to get a higher seed against Baltimore right now. So
it's going to be two good
that's
games.
hard. Then the Broncos, check it out. They got the Bengals. And then they have the Chiefs, who are probably going to sit everybody since they've already locked up.
They're locked up already. They might actually be blessed.
And the Chargers, on the other hand, they have the Patriots and the Raiders. So
you know what? You're making me
really
second guess
for the
my
Bengals
parlay
to get in.
because my parlay, I picked the Bengals to beat the Broncos, but the Broncos in my parlay that I had bet.
But it's possible that they could beat the Broncos.
It is possible, but now you're making me think about, damn, Broncos is fighting hard.
But
I'm a
if
little
the
worried about my
Broncos
parlay now. I
get
was
the
feeling good
slide
about my
against
parlay.
KC, they get the
But
slide with
Broncos
KC.
lose.
Yeah, they could lose and get the slide with KC
Yeah.
and still be all right. It's the Bengals who have to face the Steelers at the end of the year.
The Bengals need
That's
everything.
the problem, because if the Steelers are like, we want to still compete to be like number 2, number 3 in the division, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Guys, let's talk about the rest of these games. Okay.
Oh boy, this was a hard one this week.
I mean, I didn't think it was too bad, but look, I'm in the last place. So don't listen to me when I say, oh, this was easy. Don't listen to me. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. All right. Here we go. We already got the Christmas game, the Thursday night game, Saturday afternoon, 1 p.m. That's 1 p.m., not Mountain Time, 11
Fuck
a.m.
off. I don't know why my
Tyler.
computer keeps changing the time zone.
1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. We are blessed with some games. The Chargers playing New England. Tyler, who you got? And do you have
I do have Justin's, yes.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
So I have the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see.
Justin got the Patriots.
Justin has the Chargers.
Kory was hoping. He was hoping.
I got the Chargers.
I'm bringing up my list. Mo, what do you got?
No.
I got the Chargers.
Okay, I have the Chargers as well. I know I'm pretty sure I did. I wasn't stupid enough to pick the Patriots. I'm checking my list that I sent to Tyler.
Yeah, you're dumb enough to pick the Patriots. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I was dumb enough to pick the Patriots. I'm doing
What?
a mulligan. I'm
You call it
switching over to-
mulligan?
It was an accident. I think I was drinking when I was picking the pick.
Hey, yo, man.
I think I was drinking. That's my mulligan. I'm switching.
Dude.
switching.
The
I'm
funny is,
switching.
I wouldn't be stupid enough to pick the Patriots.
And I was. All right. The Broncos are playing Cincy. Tyler.
I have. Damn, this list is all fucked up for some reason.
Yeah, your
I
list
got-
is trash.
I have the Broncos.
Okay. Kory? Oh, wait. What does Justin have?
Justin has. Who does he have?
God, your list that you sent me was trash.
He has the Bengals.
He sent it in the group chat. I have that list. I don't know. Which
I know,
pick y'all belong.
but
I don't know what
weird.
order
It's
he's reading it in.
jumbled
Going
up.
out of order for shit.
Just read it off the list you have so we can all go down in the same order.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm trying to do the Saturday games, but your list
What?
doesn't
We need
do
to know what
Saturday
everybody
games.
picked for the other shit too.
Huh? What?
We need to know what everybody picked for the other shit too. Chiefs versus Steelers. I need to know. I need to know.
Oh,
everything,
my bad. My
damn it.
bad. Okay. Did anybody pick the Steelers? Did anybody pick the Steelers?
No.
All right, then we all went with the Chiefs. So stop being a bitch, okay? Did
Somebody-
anybody
some-
pick the Texans?
Ravens. Everybody picked Ravens.
Yeah, everyone picked
Okay.
Ravens.
Did anybody pick the Bears?
I did.
Kory did.
Damn it, Kory. Fuck's wrong with you?
Stop being a bitch. All right.
I know. Here. Because Kory was the fool. Where's my lone wolf sound? God, here you go. All right. You know what? It's his
6-3.
birthday. You know, it's his birthday.
Oh,
That's what we're playing for
God.
Kory, all right? That's what we're playing for Kory. All right. All right. So let me try to go along with Tyler's list here because it don't make no sense. Are there any Saturday games at all on your list?
No, the list is just all the games. I guess.
found the Bengals Broncos. Okay. Bengals Broncos game.
Yeah.
Did we even talk about that shit? I
He
already
got
lost count.
Tyler picked Broncos. Justin picked Bengals. I got the Bengals.
And
I got
Mo?
the Bengals.
Me too. I got the Bengals as well.
So
All
lone
right. Now
wolf
can
for
we be at
Tyler.
Jets and Bills?
What's that? Lone Wolf for me.
Yeah.
All right. Arizona versus the Rams. Tyler.
Well, where are the others list?
They're at the bottom, but
I have the Rams
Okay.
and
Justin.
has the Rams.
Good. Kory.
Rams.
Mo.
Rams.
Me as well. Okay. On to the Sunday games. And you know what? I think I'm going to go. You know what? No, I'm going to go down to 1:00 games. Okay. The Jets are playing the Buffalo Bills. Tyler. In Buffalo.
I'm riding with the Mafia.
Damn it. What about Justin?
Justin he hopped on again to ride with the Mafia.
He better with all the Bills gear I bought him for Christmas. He better have been.
About time he picks his team to win.
Yeah.
I got the Bills as well.
You got the Bills, Mo?
I got the Bills. I'm
Yeah,
not
so do
saying that
I.
Fuck shit.
Yeah, I ain't saying that shit either, but I got the Bills. Okay. The Las Vegas Raiders, New Orleans Saints, Ass Bowl number 1.
The first and all season, we're having 2 ass bowls. But I have the Raiders.
Ooh. Okay. What does Justin have?
Justin has the Raiders.
Oh, okay. Kory?
Well, they ain't getting shit.
Saints, the Raiders ain't messing up them draft picks, dog.
No.
They ain't messing up them draft picks.
Mo, who you got?
I already messed them up once.
Huh?
I got the Saints.
Yeah, me too. I got the Saints. I agree with Kory. There's no way in hell they're going to try to mess up them draft picks. They already messed it up once.
Yeah.
Indianapolis Colts, New York Giants. Tyler?
I have the Colts.
Justin?
Justin has the Colts.
Kory?
Colts.
Colts.
Mo. That's unanimous. That's our first unanimous of the day, by the way. No, I think we all had the Chiefs. Never mind. Okay. The Dallas Cowboys against the Philadelphia Eagles without Jalen Hurts. Tyler.
I have the Eagles.
Justin had.
Justin has the Eagles.
Kory.
Eagles.
Mo.
I have the Cowboys.
Really?
Ooh.
Really?
I called a mulligan on that early.
He did. He called a mulligan.
Because they're sitting everybody.
Mm.
Okay. All right. I mean, I can't disagree with
mad.
you on that, but
Mm-hmm.
you're still going lone wolf
That's fine.
because I'm definitely picking the Eagles. I think,
Cowboys
like I
are
said,
trash.
I just don't see the Eagles losing to the Cowboys. All right. Anyway, Carolina Panthers, Tampa Bay Bucks. Tyler.
I have the Muffin Man.
Justin had.
The Muffin Man.
Kory.
Can't you see the Muffin Man? The Muffin
I really
Man?
got to get that. I got to get that audio. Mo.
Mm-hmm.
I got that muffin guy.
He gets the Muffin
Yeah,
Man.
This one's unanimous. I got Tampa Bay on this one as well. Even though Carolina is very competitive.
Mm.
All right, Tennessee Titans versus Jacksonville Jags.
This is another tough game to pick.
This one is a tough game to pick. I think they're very evenly matched.
Mm.
Me and Justin both have the Titans.
Okay.
I picked the Jags.
Mo.
I picked the Titans.
Going against your team, dog. Going
They
against
embarrassed me
your
against the
team.
Raiders. I'm not going with them.
I know. but- yeah, I'm picking the Jags. Though. I'm rolling with your team, man. The hat on your head, I'm gonna roll with them. Okay. The Miami Dolphins versus the Cleveland Browns. By the way, Watson has agreed to restructure his contract. Y'all read about that?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Tyler, what do you got?
Me and Justin both have the Dolphins.
Kory?
I picked the Browns.
Mo?
I don't know who I picked yet. Hold on. The Dolphins.
Okay.
I made some
Kory.
crazy picks. I made
Kory, you
some
going
crazy
on-
picks this week.
Hey, you know what? Kory's in first place. Maybe this is
He can do
why
whatever
he's in
he-
first
he can do
place.
whatever he
so-
No.
All right. All right.
Last
Green.
week jacked me up.
Wait. Let me say it. For the game of the week, Green Bay Packers versus the Minnesota Vikings. Come on now. Tell me I'm wrong, Mo. Come on.
Yeah, come on, Mo.
Tell me
Come
I'm
on.
wrong. Tell me
This
I'm
is
wrong.
game of the week. You have to admit
This is game of the week.
Okay.
At least weekend, anyway. How about that?
Anthony has a lot of bad takes when it comes to the game of the week. We can all agree to this, but this is a game of
This
the
one's
week.
pretty good. This is game of the week.
Why are we at
Tyler,
this
who do you
one?
got?
Go, Pack, go. And so with Justin. Justin is, I don't know. No, just he's with the Packers, whatever. I couldn't think of anything.
Hey, Kory, what do you got?
I got the Packers.
All right. Mo?
I got the Packers.
Come on,
Oh,
say it, Mo.
man.
Say it, Mo. Say it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give it to me.
Mo's like, nope.
Come on.
No.
Nope.
He does it every once in a while, you know?
I tell you what, I'm going with the lone wolf. I'm still picking the Vikings in this one, even though I may be 100% wrong.
It's going to be a good
Still
game.
good pick.
Yeah,
You know, just so y'all know, I'm in last place. Don't listen to me. Don't get your picks from me. Don't do it. All right. But I'm just saying I'm picking the Vikings on this one. All right. To the Sunday night game, the Atlanta Falcons versus the Washington Commanders. Tyler, who do you got?
I have the Commanders, and so does Justin.
Okay. Kory?
I have the Commanders.
All right. Mo?
I have the Commanders.
All right. Even with Michael Penix?
Fuck
Yeah.
Michael Penix.
All right. I have the Commanders as well. I'm just talking shit. Especially with the way that they played last week. They played really well last week. All right. Monday night game, which at the beginning of the season, or rather when they were making the schedule, they probably thought week 17, Monday night, this would be the game of the year. Putting the Detroit Lions against the San Francisco 49ers. Little did they know San Francisco would not be the same team that they were last season. Tyler, who do you got?
Got the Lions, and so does Justin.
All right. Kory?
Lions. I got Mufasa.
Mo.
Got the Lions. Hey,
Yeah.
they've lost I think they've won one game since Joey Bosa did that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
And this
by
is
themselves.
unanimous. This one's unanimous. It
Yeah.
has to be with the way that the Lions have been playing. They've been playing on fire, which of course leads us to Tyler's favorite part because he gets to talk shit about how trash I really am.
Mm.
The from the hip standings. Tyler, let them know. We all know I'm in last
Last week
place.
was terrible.
Oh,
And we
hey.
all know Kory's in first place. It's about, at this point, this is just who's 2, 3, and 4 at this point. That's all we really want to know at this point. So tell them all.
That's all you want to know. But I'm going to give the audience everything because that's the type of person I am. I don't skimp on the content. First place when it came to the picks for the week was the man who just claimed that he's shit at picks. Anthony going 13-3.
And you know what that gets me? Nothing. I'm still in last place.
Still garbage. Tie for second. 3-way tie. Justin, Kory, and Mo all in 11-5.
Last week was a bad week, man.
And me and dead last, which God, I didn't need that, going 10-6. Now it comes to the full standings. Kory still in first place with 98 points. And I have been dethroned again by Justin with 76 points.
Damn.
Damn. That's a big
98
gap.
and 76.
Yeah.
Boy.
Hey, Kory, I need you not to pick next week to make this shit competitive.
I just
No,
picked a bunch of I had a couple of
Hey,
low
no,
wolves.
I need you to
Man,
just
fuck
not
that.
pick.
Man,
I need you to
fuck that.
to go 0-16 Make this shit a little more competitive at the end of the season,
you know
all
what
right?
he's gonna have to deal with when this man get the belt.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be hanging
Wait,
up on that wall
We
behind.
going through the playoffs, right? We going through the playoffs. We didn't discuss that, but we going through the
Don't matter.
playoffs.
He won.
It don't matter.
You
The
saw what
playoffs.
you saw.
I
what
know,
that-
but we got to go through the playoffs. Make this shit worth it.
No, you saw what he did last week just off a drink. He's gonna have the belt. It's gonna get real fucking.
Bro, I haven't said
It's gonna get real
anything.
freaky. It's gonna get real annoying. It's gonna get real crazy. It's going to be wild. Oh my!
Kory's been
goodness.
playing for 2 seasons. No, I need. Hold on. Wait.
I've been
I'm
really.
so on me. Kory's been having 2 seasons now where Kory won't give us a goddamn picture on his wall. He won't give us something to look at, not a window, not a picture of a cow in a pasture, nothing. Okay? I give you guys footballs, I give you letters, I give you like by the way, Christmas gift from my daughter. Ain't that fly?
Oh, wow.
She did a Funko of me, bro. That's
Wow.
me. That's fucking me.
Wow.
How dope is that?
That's
All right, anyway. Okay, I give y'all something to look at back here. Kory gives you a red wall.
Kory sells
Okay.
drugs in that house.
Okay? Look, wait, that's not him. Look at him. Look, a red wall. Okay? I promise you, he gets that belt. That shit gonna be right here.
It's gonna be on his shoulder. He watches rest. I so off you now. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be on his shoulder. He watches wrestling. He's gonna make sure that you see it every single time.
Yeah.
That you say something to him
Every
about
time.
his picks. He's gonna just have it sitting there. He's gonna lean a little bit just so that the belt in his face is in the camera angle. It's about to get really
Kory
crazy,
gonna be sitting there
and I don't like it.
goddamn rad, fucking polishing that shit the whole episode. You're gonna be like, hey Kory, what's your pick? What?
I haven't gloated once about my picks or my lead all season. I'm very humble, everybody.
I watch.
Yeah, this man watches wrestling. I just want to keep pointing that out. Tyler
He is
knows what
a
I'm talking
deep
about.
fan.
Tyler knows exactly what I'm talking about. He's gonna get this belt. And we're gonna think we saw the reincarnation of the Macho Man when he gets on this camera.
Nah, you're gonna see the reincarnation of Booker T.
See?
Oh,
He already knows. He already knows. I should, you know what? I should get him a belt. I should get him a goddamn crown. He should just get a crown.
King Booker.
Every time
God,
we
King of the Ring, no! Don't do
every
it.
time we disagree with him,
Oh,
is
King
going
Booker.
to make
Yes,
us pay.
you're right.
And we're gonna have to
I
see
would
the
not
belt
do that.
every
I
time.
would
You're right.
not do that.
Baltimore could sit Lamar. They could sit
No.
Henry. They
No,
could
no,
sit
no,
the
no,
entire defense. They could sit Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrews, right? They could sit the whole team and they could be playing the Chiefs and he'd be like, yo, Baltimore gonna win. Right? And you'd be like, Kory, you crazy. And then he'll start polishing his belt. What you say? What you say?
Look,
Tell me you didn't just say that.
Listen.
Tell me you didn't just say that. That's what he's gonna do to us.
Listen.
Tyler Thompson.
I told y'all when Baltimore wins this Super Bowl,
Oh,
I'm gonna be it's gonna be crazy. I have a whole setup,
so
Hold
a
on.
whole plan.
and he has the belt.
But
Anthony, do you
I didn't say
understand the
anything
type of
about
show
winning
we're
this.
gonna have from that?
Yes.
point
And you
forward?
know what? It's gonna be. We're gonna have to let him have that episode because he did win
It's
the
not
belt.
gonna be one episode.
Well, we're gonna give him.
Did
We're
I
gonna give
live?
him one where we tolerate the shit, and then after that, we're gonna have to like start throwing daggers at him or something, right? It's like I'm trying to be nice to him, especially because it's his birthday in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? All right, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is.
all right.
Um,
Back to back to the standings.
I didn't want to hear where I was, Tyler. I was trying to move on to the
You had
next
a
thing,
good
so I
week.
didn't hear how
hold
far
up.
I was.
Good week.
You were just talking about how you want to hear the second and third places. You want to hear all about that. And I was just getting to it. And then
I know, but that
you were the
leads
whole
to number
tangent.
5 and because you start with number 1. I need you to start with number 5 so it moves up and people forget how bad I played this.
No,
shit.
I want them to all know it forever.
Wait. He moved up.
Justin.
No.
Justin is still, he's one who took second place.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But this is the one, because this is second and third is very interesting. Because though I did fall to third, I'm tied for third with you, Mo, at 74 points. We are 2 points behind Justin. So that's how close second place, it's just a brawl at this point.
It's all out SmackDown.
Exactly. And of course, dead last as son of a bitch, stop muting me. Why? You keep doing this.
We
to
have
me.
the awards coming up in a couple of weeks.
Anthony at 63 points.
God damn it. That's a low score.
Still 11 points. It gapped. It's getting further. It was 10 and now it's 11. It's just you've fallen further
So
behind.
you did have a good week. You went 13-3.
He had a good week, and yet
I had a
he's
phenomenal
somehow still bridging that
not
gap.
just with the week, but I've been having a good couple of weeks, man. Been having a great couple of weeks.
And
This is
you're still
definitely- this is
barely
Anthony
catching
season.
up. It's still
This is
barely
Anthony
catching up.
season.
I mean, how? You're having good weeks and you're still barely catching up. I mean, what is
Yeah, I'm
going
not
on?
talking about
on the
that.
wrong
Just talking
thing.
about
Y'all
I'm winning
focusing
in
on the wrong
life,
thing.
Tyler. I'm winning at life.
I'm sorry.
Never
What,
again.
You're focused on the wrong thing. Y'all didn't just peep with Kory is already quoting wrestling shit.
Yes, he is. You noticed that shit.
He said an all-out SmackDown. Hey, gentlemen, audience, we in for some bullshit.
just wait till he starts quoting, know your place, know your role.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh,
God.
my
We
God.
did every
Hold
little-
on.
Roll, shut your mouth.
See, that has got to happen. That belt's going to be up there. He's going to raise the eyebrow.
We're getting every
Look
wrestling
at
legend,
that. Damn.
every wrestling legend you can think of.
Yes,
You're gonna
it's going
say
to be
something
bad.
wrong. He's go, what? He's going to do it. I know. I'm not gonna do it.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it.
I'm not
Gentlemen,
gonna do it.
The beauty of this week is that it's the end of the year. Okay. And it's the end of the year, which means with the end of the year brings a new beginning. So I wanted to, instead of doing the closing statements, I wanted to end on some positive
God damn it.
way. Especially
God damn it.
because last week was real negative. Last week was hateful. Last
feel
week,
like
if
you're
you
looking
watched
at
on
me.
a Christmas episode, like
Especially
Santa
in
did
ISO
not
you while
come.
saying
Santa
this.
did not want to show up. Santa was
Why I
like,
feel
"Nah,
like you're looking at
y'all
me
five
right now.
naughty listers. No,
'Cause
fuck
you're a mean
NL14s, all of us."
one,
Okay.
Mr. Grinch.
Yeah. Okay. So guess what? Today we're going to be positive. We're going to be in a happy-go-lucky place. That's why we're not starting with Tyler, because Tyler is terrible at positivity. So even though Kory was the negative one,
point.
you know what? I'm gonna go to Mo. Mo, I need some positive
I got positive vibes.
vibes. Wait, I'm gonna come back to you, Kory. I'm not gonna like totally throw you out. I'm
No, he'll
just
throw me
saying,
out. I won't get a
I
segment.
just need to start with some positivity. And I feel the positivity radiating from Mo. So, Mo, please, my brother, talk to me.
First and foremost, 2025 is upon us. I'm glad that you all got to make it with us here at From the Hill Podcast. I also want to, he said, let's keep it positive. So let's go ahead and we do that. Shall we? So when you lay in bed tonight and you clench your hands and you, well, no, don't lay. When you get down on your knees and you put your hands together and you are praying, all right? Or you do it like this, however you choose to do it. Just say, I pray that Mo doesn't guess my team his ass again next week. Because I was right about it, you Browns fans. But Don't fret. Don't fret. We all are wrong. I was wrong about my team. Also, Ravens fans that attacked me in the comments before, your team is currently doing exactly what the fuck I said they should do. And they are rolling. Not you, Kory. Your fellows. So in 2025, say, I won't doubt Mo. Mo knows.
That's a new shirt. New shirt.
And
You know, I'm looking for new shirts.
Hey man, and let me stop being an a-hole. Hey man, turn it up this 2025. Turn it up for the last couple of days. Go have some fun, but be safe. Thank you for joining us, man. This was an incredible year of podcasting for us. We didn't go live. You were lied to about that.
Oh, the season's not over, sir. The season is not over.
We were supposed to do it the Saturday games.
He want to go live so bad.
I'm just saying, next week it's the three of us. We can go live, sir. You ain't said nothing but a grit.
See, there we go. Brings a smile to my face. Hey, again, thank you. But still, tell your friends, tell everybody. From the Hip Podcast, YouTube. Then tell them to go to the website, fromthehip.football. Get everything you want. They should have been Christmas gifts. Then what you got to do is you got to go to Twitch. And you got to go to Hollywood Mo. One word. Then you got to go to Boogie_CTV and then support your boys, man.
Facts. All right. Tyler, I'm going to come back to you. Give me some positivity, sir.
Definitely thought I was going to get skipped in this segment. Positive. What can I say? For starters, I just want to say thank you for an incredible year to our viewers, to our subscribers. Thank you all. You guys have been watching us, following us, liking us, and I'm thankful and I appreciate all of you for giving us such a good year and to keep watching, to keep us growing. I want to thank all you guys on the podcast, all my hosts, for letting me be a part of this. I appreciate you all for letting me be here. Appreciate Anthony making me co-producer and helping him out with this. And, as much as Anthony sucks at picks, he's a good man. He's a good man. He just can't pick a team if his life depended on it.
Yes, sir.
He's put together a great show for you, the viewers, for us.
Fucking love this cast.
To get together once a week and do this. And so it's a great show. I love it. I want this to keep going. We're going to keep going. We're only going to get bigger, better, and stronger. And Kory, you're in first place. But working with you, with your analysis, it's great. It's wonderful. Mo, you're my duo, man.
I thought you were about to say, and it's his birthday.
Oh, Kory. Happy birthday, Kory, of course. But Mo, you're my duo.
Yes,
I love you, brother. Congratulations. Also, again, for the 100th time with your degree.
Thank you.
Rightfully deserved. This production can't get any better. But that is it. Everyone, just let's keep it growing, keep watching, keep sharing. What we're giving you right now is just with what you've viewed so far. The more views we get, we're only gonna get better. So keep sharing, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep this growing, because we're only going to provide better content. So thank you all.
All right. And of course, freaky man, Mr. Kory.
Hey.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That was the last one. I promise. Go ahead.
I don't believe him.
Start off with like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. Thank everybody who watches the show. I'm going to go with a different kind of way of positivity from everybody else. We're closing out 2024. For those of you who've had a rough 2024 like myself, you're not alone, but we have to look forward to a bright 2025. 2025, you could change, you know, what you didn't like about 2024. You can make that something great in 2025. You got to look with a positive mindset and outlook. And that's what I'm trying to do. And if you need somebody to reach out to, go ahead. I'm here. I'm with y'all. And I love y'all. Thank you.
That was short and sweet, and it's beautiful.
Another day is coming.
Oh my God, Michael.
And you know what? Tyler's right. I lied.
Oh, Jesus.
I knew he lied. You can't trust Anthony.
No, but seriously, on a serious tip, I heard something that really resonated with me, and I wanted to share it with everyone. That's why I told these guys, let's say something positive, because to me this thing hit deep, and I wanted to put it out there for everybody else, right? And it was 7 things that you are not responsible for. And here it is. Number 1, you are not responsible for other people's happiness. Let them be unhappy. You are not responsible for making people understand your choices. Let them be confused. Number 3, you are not responsible for managing someone else's emotions. Let them feel the way they feel. You are not responsible for providing your worth for those who don't see it. Let them underestimate you. You are not responsible for meeting everybody's expectations. Let them be disappointed. You are not responsible for rescuing people from their problems. Let them learn from life. You are not responsible for managing everyone and everything around you. Let them be. Point of it is, stop wasting your time and energy on things you cannot control and focus on the one thing you can control. It's you. With that, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank the guys who are with me, even the one who's not here, which is Justin. Okay, we love you. I love the guys that are here. I love the people who are watching. I appreciate all of you. And have a happy new year. And as always, let's keep it football. And let's keep it from the hip. Thank you all. Enjoy your new year.